Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're testing the 370 Xpress from Grady White. She's a blue water sports fisherman or a family cruiser with a comfortable interior with family-friendly amenities. Let's take a look. The 370 Xpress has a length overall of 36 feet 7 inches, a beam of 13 feet 2 inches, and draws 29 inches. The 370 provides a good move up for owners of center consoles who want to do more serious fishing as well as taking their family along on cruising adventures. Conversely, a well-built Xpress like the Grady 370 is an ideal move for the owner of a larger boat who's looking to downsize. The heart of the 370 Xpress is its cockpit, which we measured at 8 foot 10 inches wide and 6 foot 1 inch from the transom bolster to the bait prep station. That's big enough for 3 people to be working a fish, as well as ample space for a cocktail party when the work is done. To port is an optional side door that can be used for all sorts of things, including boarding from a floating dock. In the bait prep station to starboard, we have a 48-gallon insulated live well. There's a freshwater sink. Below, there's lock storage for tackle boxes. To port, we have an elevated seat with a footrest, and under is an electric grill, or owners can opt for a 55-quart freezer. On the port quarter, we have a cutting surface on a hatch over a storage bin that can be used for trash and accessing to the batteries under. Next to it on the center line, we have a 291-quart insulated fish box that is refrigerated and thermostat controlled. The compartment has an internal light and it drains overboard. Battery switches and fuel shutoff valves are handy in the port quarter along with the washdown hose. Shore power connections are on the transom, and freshwater engine flushing ports are just inside the transom door. In the transom there's a fold-down bench seat which easily swings up, making it easy to reach seacocks, levers, tanks, and pumps. The larger in-deck hatch accesses the standard 8-kilowatt diesel generator that has a 23-gallon fuel capacity. Now let's move to the bridge deck. Here, Grady White has really done a superb job in creating functionality for both anglers and the family. First, the windshield is full height, reaching all the way to the fiberglass hardtop. One piece of tempered glass is set into a structural aluminum frame. The lacquer mullions in the center of the windshield gives the captain an unobstructed view, and notice the power vent in the bottom center. The helm is on the center line and is raised. This gives the captain 360-degree visibility. The windshield runs all the way to the hardtop. The side windows are also high, and here, clear 2C canvas is used to bridge the space between the window frame and the hardtop. The Deluxe Platinum Captain's Chair is finished with plush upholstery. It swivels and has fold-up bolsters and armrests. The captain can slide the seat fore and aft and adjust the height. To starboard of the helm is a design that makes the 370 family-friendly. It features fore and aft seats that can be configured in multiple ways. It can be a little dinette with a stowaway table. With the table out of the way, it can be a chaise lounge or just a settee for guests to sit and keep the captain company. Take out the filler cushion and a forward-facing seat is created. To port is another raised seat, and the gunnel is padded all the way to the cabin entry. Push a button in the dash and the protected electronics panel raises, and it has plenty of real estate for screens. Beneath the steering wheel there is storage in a convenient net and in the compartment in the angled footrest. To the right is easy access to the fuses. Outboard to starboard, the 370 Xpress has a chart table lined with grass mat fabric. There's 2 drawers in the base of the starboard lounge seat. For security, both drawers can be locked. Overhead, the 370 Xpress's hardtop has a sunroof, rod racks, 2 lockers, and zippered life jacket storage. The first aid kit is secured in one compartment in the hardtop, and spreader lights illuminate the cockpit for night fishing. Optional hardtops are available with more amenities. Steps on each side of the cockpit lead to the sufficiently wide side decks. Our test boat was equipped with the optional outriggers and rod holders built into the hardtop frame. There are grab rails on the hardtop to help going forward. The foredeck has twin hatches for the cabin, and the standard Lumar windlass has foot controls and a remote at the helm. We measured freeboard at the bow at 4 feet 5 inches and 4 feet 2 inches amidships. Heading below decks, we find a remarkably well-equipped cabin with virtually everything as standard, including the teak and holly deck. To port is a galley with a sink, an electric glass stovetop, and a Korean counter. A refrigerator and freezer with ice maker, a microwave oven, and lots of storage both over and under the counter. Opposite is a cozy dinette, which families will love, with a high-gloss cherry wood table that can be lowered to provide a sleeping space for 2 people in a pinch. Overhead on the aft bulkhead is a standard 28-inch flat screen along with a full stereo system with 6 speakers and Bluetooth. The forward berth is completely separated from the rest of the cabin and has a privacy curtain and storage under. Aft under the bridge deck is a crawl-in mid-cabin which has a mattress large enough to sleep 2. 6 rod racks are overhead. The 370 has a stand-up head with vacuum flush toilet with separate shower stall, something that's unusual on this size boat. The boat has a standard 11-gallon hot water heater and carries 54 gallons of fresh water. Best of all, the 370 comes with a 16,000 BTU standard air conditioning system with vents at the helm as well as below. Now let's check out the 370 Xpress's performance. With 2 people, 155 gallons of fuel, and test gear on board, we had an estimated test weight of 17,918 pounds. Our test boat was powered by triple 300 horsepower Yamaha V6 4.2-liter 4-stroke outboards, turning 15.5 by 17-inch Saltwater Series 2 SDS stainless steel propellers. We hit the top speed of 48.3 miles per hour at 5,800 RPM and found best cruise at 3,500 RPM. There, the boat ran 26.2 miles per hour and got 1 mile per gallon, giving the Xpress 370 a range of 313 statute miles, with 10% of the boat's 344-gallon fuel capacity held in reserve. In acceleration tests, the Xpress 370 planed in 3.8 seconds and hit 20 miles per hour a tenth of a second later. She hit 30 miles per hour in 6.9 seconds. We tested the 370 Xpress in less than challenging conditions, about 1-foot chop and winds gusting to 10 miles per hour. The beamy boat felt solid and should inspire confidence when the going gets rough. When it comes to docking, Grady White decided to make it easy for everyone by installing a standard bow thruster, but an optional Helmmaster joystick system is available. The Grady White 370 Xpress has the performance, cockpit space, and below-decks accommodations for 2 couples or a family to enjoy a weekend getaway, or for a quartet of anglers to spend a couple of days offshore chasing big-eyed tuna. Either way, the Grady White 370 Xpress is ready for blue water. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.